What's up, everybody? This is going to be the Let's Play of the original Half-Life. Came out about 1998. I played it when it originally came out. I would have been about 11 or 12 years old. And I think I played it about 6 months late after it came out. It was a super epic game at the time. It was quite groundbreaking for me as a gamer. And played it all the way through at that time, beat it, and probably had a chance to play it again in about 2003 or 4 when they re-released it for PS2. Probably played through it about once or twice more at that time. I really loved this game. And so I have not touched this game in about 20 years. And this is going to be excellent. So hope everybody's going to have a good time watching, and let's just get on into it. New game. We're going to go medium difficulty, and we're going to skip the training room, and we're going to play Half-Life.
Good morning, and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel. The time is 8:47 a.m.
It's old Barney.
Current topside temperature is 93 degrees, with an estimated
Of course,
high
at the
of
time when I played this,
105. The Black Mesa
graphics were nowhere near this good. As a matter of fact,
68 degrees
I was
at all
probably playing it at maybe 640 resolution.
This train is
In a 4:3 CRT monitor on my dad's compact computer. Probably was burning that computer up very badly at that resolution.
Destination is a high security area.
So this is a real treat playing this in widescreen. And
in area 9.
Really honestly having some
board a high security
very beautiful looking graphics.
If you have not yet submitted your identity to the retinal clearance system, you must report to Black Mesa personnel for processing.
Dude is going 90 miles an hour on that forklift. That was crazy. So yeah, there's no telling what the what these modern frame rates will be
in the Black Mesa compound.
doing to this game. I really have no idea what to expect as far as performance. Playing on a ROG Strix
inside the train at all times. Do not
2070.
open the doors until the train has come to a complete halt at the station platform. In the event of an emergency, passengers are to remain seated and await further instruction.
Wow, you see the helicopter super early.
Disabled personnel should be evacuated.
This is like
first.
one of your last glimpses of
Please
daylight
stay
for a while.
away from electrified rails and proceed to an emergency station until
Might be the
assistance
last glimpse of
arrives.
daylight you see for a long time, I'm not sure. And this is also too, you know, as far as this intro of this game, it's pretty legendary, but you know, this would be like around the time that as a player you'd be thinking, oh, I must be getting ready to like disembark the train. I thought as a game designer myself, in hindsight, this is just absolutely brilliant because, you know, again, like I said, right around here you'd be thinking, okay, you know, I'm going to be getting off and, you know, beginning to control the player as far as moving on with the game. But they just keep it going here, and I think that really sells a sense of how deeply you're sinking into this facility and how hard it's going to be to navigate later on. So they were just so far ahead of their time in terms of understanding, you know, the player psychology. You know, what's really getting into the player's head. And I felt it, you know, back when I was 11, 12 years old, and I still feel it now. It's just everything very imaginative.
If you have an associate with a background,
All these moving parts.
biotechnology, or other high-tech disciplines, please contact
really gives you
our
the sense
civilian
that
recruitment division.
there's just a lot of
The
moving
Black
parts
Mesa
around this
Research
facility.
is an equal opportunity.
People and machines.
A reminder to all Black Mesa personnel. Regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the Black Mesa Research Facility.
Really felt like you could have
Missing
got
a
off
scheduled
at,
urinalysis or radiation check
any one of these
is grounds
stops.
for immediate
And then there he
termination.
is.
If you feel you
The
have
big
been
dog.
exposed to radioactive or other hazardous materials in the course of your duties,
See you later, bud.
contact your radiation safety officer immediately.
So
Work
I'm not
safe.
really going to be
Work
doing
smart.
spoilers per se. I mean, you might hear me, talk about, oh, I remember this part or what have you. But
Sector C test labs and control facilities.
this is a pretty legendary game, so I don't know that there's too much I can spoil. If you've never played the game before, I would recommend,
Please stand back
just
from the automated door
go do
and
it.
wait for the
It's
security
like
officer to
$13 on Steam
verify
for the
your
entire
identity.
collection
Before
of the
exiting
OG
train, be sure to check
uh,
your area for
original
personal
game. And
belongings.
nowadays we would call it
Thank you,
DLC,
and
but
have a very
at the
safe
time it was
and
expansion
productive
packs,
day.
Morning, Mr.
which was
Freeman.
called.
Looks like you're running late.
Yeah, Barney, I'm fashionably late. Try walking along with him. You do walk faster than him. Walk speed's a lot faster than Barney. He's on a regular trot. But anyway, the Blue Shift expansion pack and the Opposing Force, where you play as Marines. I mean, you get all 3 or 4 games for $13 right now on Steam, so just literally buy this because it's a super fun game. If you like shooting puzzlers, this is pretty top notch. Weird sound design in here.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
These guys are like,
I hope those containment parameters are still nominal.
oh yeah, I hope so too, bud. We are blue screening like a son of a...
Fluctuation.
Man, if I had played this game back in the day with this resolution, this would have just been incredible. These guys don't seem too confident. And nope, no, yeah, I don't like the look of that blue screen either. All right, but we're gonna do the gag. We have to do the gag.
My God, what
stop
are you
that.
doing?
Come on, Gordon. You trying to get me into trouble?
Trying to wake you up to the truth, man. You're in the Matrix, bro.
Are you 100% sure that theory of yours is correct?
Nice little mini map here. I mean, it's not really a mini map, but there's no maps in this game. You don't take any maps with you, but pretty fair, pretty reasonably fair concept of directionality and how you approach things if you're paying attention. So first, we're going to go personal facilities. We're going to pick up some a little bit of gear, perhaps, and my hazard suit. Before we pick up that, we're going to talk to our buddies here.
Hello there.
What's up, bud?
Excuse me, Gordon, but I'm rather busy now.
Yeah.
My God, what are you doing?
Running
This is all within
interference.
theoretical limits.
Yeah, Usually about 3 to 5 minutes is the limit, bud.
Greetings.
Find our locker. There we are.
Why do we all have to wear
There's a battery. However, I don't have my suit yet, so I can't pick it up. We got a health kit in the bathroom. That's good knowledge for later. It's all coming back to me now. Go ahead and open this sucker up. Now, this is not a speed run by any means. This is going to be
I
a
wonder if I should run that
for
test
use
again.
in hazardous environment conditions. High impact reactive armor activated. Atmospheric contaminant sensors activated. Vital
Oh, yeah.
sign monitoring activated. Automatic medical systems.
So now we could have a little extra battery power.
Power selection 15% activated. Munition level monitoring activated. Communications interface online. Have a very safe day.
Welcome to Legends of Escape. Complex Loss. You are an RCM Corp asset recovery agent. Investigate a complex taken over by ex-employee Dr. Bridges. Find, scan, and index stolen assets. Find any evidence we can use against him in court, should you see fit to bring him in alive. Otherwise, eliminate Dr. Bridges on site. Good luck.
Greetings.
So we're heading on to go ahead and take care of our job now.
Go right on through, sir. Looks like
Which
you're in the
is-
barrel today.
Apparently to be a stooge
Freeman?
who's going to be the fall guy for this fiasco. Okay, so I'm
Idle plant now operating at 60%.
hopefully I'm saving. Okay. Love this stuff. So, we need to go deeper and deeper. These old layouts bring back a lot of memories. I beat this game the first time I ever played it. Was roughly. I remember it took me about 6 months to beat it the first time I ever played it because I would only play it on my dad's computer every other weekend when I would go to visit my dad. Like I said, he had like a compact desktop, nothing special, nothing super special. But it would run this game fairly decently for graphics of the time. But I don't know what this looks like. Okay. Huh. So, wow. All right. Uh-oh. There it goes.
Hello, Freeman.
And so I only played it for a few hours every other weekend, so it took me a long time to work my way through it the first
I
time.
think we should delay for another recalibration.
Positively.
Yeah, well, not up to me, guys, so we're just gonna... I don't get paid to think. I get paid to push the cart into the laser beam. Let's go, Barnabas.
Catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
All right, bud. water-cooled Whoozy Wutzits. Moving on.
Ah, it's good to see you. Gordon, here you are. We just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we need the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather they went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon, in the test chamber.
Indeed. This is the test chamber, and it looks really awesome. Just like I remember. Signature orange, baby. Captain Chief let me through there.
It's about to go critical.
Mother of Lord.
What the hell is going on with our equipment?
It wasn't meant to do this in the first place.
Guys, I thought you had the 4090 in there. What the? Moving on. So again, you know, this is just all really, really awesome stuff. I mean, you can just feel how deeper and deeper you're going in this facility, and you know, how much work you're going to have to do to get back out of here. It's really smart layout that Valve did when they set all this up.
Hello.
Yeah. So, we're getting close. We're at Test Lab C33-A.
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedures today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And, potentially, the most unstable.
Now, if you follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that. Although
Look me in the eye and
admit
say that, bud.
possibility of
Look
a
me in the
resonance
eye.
Cascade scenario is extremely unlikely.
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Ah, yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in.
Flattery will get you everywhere in this situation, but you guys are still sketch. Not only sketch, you're fairly sus. Moving on. Don't think, Gordon. Just get the money. Don't think too hard.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
You got it, bud. This spins, and this has a button. Get her rocking. Yeah, this is just awesome to see this room again in much better graphical fidelity. You know, it really shows how nicely designed these rooms were made originally. Better than ever.
2, 1. I'm seeing predictable phase arrays. Stage 2 emitters activating now.
Let's check it out from below.
We cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long.
I always, wondered what these keyboards did. This kind of makes you wonder, you know, you can't interact with it, but
5%. It's probably not a problem. Probably, but I'm showing a small discrepancy. Well, no, it's well within acceptable bounds of it. Sustaining signals.
I've just been informed that the sample is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up to you anyway. Look to the delivery system
We're taking our sweet time here, but wait on them to give us a cue.
Standard insertion for a non-standard specimen. Go ahead, Gordon. Slot the carrier into the analysis port. What is he doing in there? Nothing you need to worry about, Gordon. Go ahead.
Just push it on in here, you know. Slider-risky. Oh boy.
Get away from the... Shut it down. No. Attempting shut down. It's not. It's not. It's not shutting down. It's not.
Hiding in the corner like a coward. Oh. And now we are no longer in Kansas. Oh. You know, it's kind of interesting to think about trying to see as much of these flashbacks as you can, you know. It makes you wonder if they would actually hurt you or not. And just like that, OSHA has entered the chat. Wow. So, Billy Bob, he didn't make it.
Access denied.
Got an eye scanner down. And try this other one. Freak out on us a little bit.
Personnel.
See if we can survive along with Big Homie here. Come on, Barnabas. Pull it together. Shout out to Einstein, man. I mean, we thought we lost you, bud.
Our fellow scientists.
Yeah, something like that. I'm going to very carefully grab this med kit,
I hope those people...
which I can't grab yet because I'm not hurt. Okay,
Get this
fair
under
enough.
Control. Yeah.
Can either one of these guys come with me without getting killed? I'm kind of curious about that. I can only go so far, I think. Yeah, there's just really no way for this guy to really progress.
I'm going to stay here and wait for my colleagues.
Okay, so that's kind of cool how they did that. They've got the guys tethered. You know, they have their tether points, which really, you know, makes the AI work out a lot better and just, you know, makes the flow of action seem a lot more reasonable.
We tried to warn them.
I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade, let alone create one.
Gordon, you're alive. Thank God for that hazard suit. I'm afraid to move him as all our phones are out. Please, get to the surface as soon as you can and let someone know we're stranded down here. You'll need me to activate the retinal scanners. I'm sure the rest of the science team will gladly help you.
Well, the dimensional breach is...
I'm going to try to get out of there, bud. Not happening.
Access denied.
All right, boys.
Yes, let's go.
I'm responsible. I mean, I pushed a rock into a spark plug. the size of Mount Everest. Whoa. Moving and grooving. We're going to autosave. Okay, enemies inbound. I'm going to try to give this guy the slip. And we didn't at all. That's good. You got to take a little damage from your first head crab, you know. Just wouldn't be right. Whoa, that was close. They almost got me. That was crazy. All right. And this is the moment where you know it's about to get real. The greatest weapon in any game ever created. The crowbar. Gordon Freeman and his crowbar. Name a more iconic duo. Guys, you messed up my joke. I had a joke there, and you screamed through it. So we can't go up. I wonder what's at the bottom. I just wonder if there's, you know, maybe like a random battery, health pack, anything like that. Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Just in case you fall, I suppose. Don't know if you can even survive that fall.
What the hell are these things? And why are they wearing science team uniforms? Got another one.
Good job, Barney.
Okay, why not? Didn't want to die alone anyway.
Now, you're with me, bud. We're going to go and see how far we can go. I don't know if taking out Barney right there gives you his pistol or not. I don't. But let's see, you know, what kind of...
That's one less horror in there.
Sure is, Barney. Sure is. So Barney's kicking ass pretty well right here. We're going to see if there's any available ammo. Okay, so I have ammo, but no pistol at this point. Don't think I get one for a while.
Power 25%.
More batteries.
Power 40%.
It's fine. Let's just keep rolling here.
Attention. Sector C, SARS personnel, please report status immediately.
Okay, so it's kind of amazing. We already made it all the way back here to the reception area. Don't think that don't believe Barney goes any farther with us here, but
Warning, anomalous energy field detected in administration.
Great sound design on the... Oh, I missed the cool cutscene right there with the scientist. And you can't get in there, so... Creepy little scene here. Take him out real quick. Interesting, lights don't work. Huh. Uh-oh. Further battle. Just for good measure. Wow. Even the sound of the crowbar swinging is really nice. And now we have our first... Almost thought I was supposed to backtrack through there. Am I stuck here? This... Oh, well, that would be why. I'm gonna go to guns. Just... I don't want to take too much damage from these Sonic guys. Okay, the old Glock, man, feels great. Feels great to be holding the old Glock again. Put a lot of miles on this baby back in the day. So I'm going to try to be pretty conservative. I'm just gonna kind of play the game to the best of my ability. I mean, some of these areas are familiar to me. Don't ask me why these areas are so burned into my mind. I mean, I don't know if it was the great game design or if I just played this game a lot, multiple times back in the day and just really remembered this stuff. But a lot of the creature scenarios, stick in your mind quite a bit.
You're going to have to leave me here, Gordon.
Yeah, you coward. But, can I blame you? No. It's a pretty bad deal. One of our first water puzzles. We need to get across to that vent. Just kind of make sure I understand where we're headed here. Okay. We're basically just right around the corner. Nice water effects. Let's get in. Oh, here we go. Now, this was an iconic area. I just remember this being the weirdest little trial and error of like how gravity worked, and you know, just in hindsight, it was probably a super simple problem. I sort of remember it being an issue of sort of, oh, no. And that's why Half-Life is Half-Life. Because even if you know what you're trying to do, it's not always quite that simple. So the solution for like regular players, as in not speedrunners necessarily, is these side tracks are you're capable of sort of riding these side tracks. Just like so now that I'm on the side track, I can sort of control my descent a little bit. But then you get into trouble. Moving on. Warzone. Now, there's probably some supplies back here, so I think I'm going to take my chances on... I'm going to take my chances on clearing this area, because I think there's some supplies. But the head crabs really start adding up. We've got a hound eye, but got plenty of pistol ammo, so that's really not a concern. Now, the collision detection in this game is quite good because, you know, I shot him right through that crack. One issue is it kind of appears like the head crabs don't understand how to jump off of the platform, which is probably a good thing for me. So, okay, we'll move on. Not really supplies there, but wow. And then you lose the whole kit and caboodle there. And this, oh, okay. So, I love how these guys are kind of like on the top of the food chain. this canal, man, it's almost like, you know, maybe this is nostalgia goggles. It's really hard to say. I haven't played this in 20 years, but the just the scenario rooms. It's sort of like a long string of scenarios this game is. And it just kind of seems like almost every scenario has this iconic feel to it. And maybe it was because the first time you ever went through it, you know, it sort of challenged your mind a little bit. But there's just something about these setups. Like, for example, I don't remember whether you can jump straight down into this liquid without getting killed. So I've saved it. I'm going to try it. I'm basically just going to try to, like, you know, go to the other side. I think this is going to be locked. Okay. Oh, there's like a grinder. Okay. So I need to watch out here. Okay, you really can't make it out. There's basically just no way to jump out. Now, maybe if I had pushed boxes, I could have done some, like, platforming of some type. I was almost about to get in that tongue. So we're just going to watch ourselves here. Watch ourselves. Some kind of culling going on there. Where you can't see the tongues down through the water. Okay. No problem. If you know what to look for, you know, in the benefit of hindsight, you know the threats of the enemies way better than you do the first time you play the game. So, you know, that's takes away a little bit of the danger, but you still have movement issues. So you're not so much concerned about what can happen. It's just navigating it in a reasonable way. Woo. Okay, the jumping's a little bit funkified in this game for sure. You kind of slide around a little bit, you know. Just like that. Welcome to Half-Life. This is Half-Life, yes. We know without a shadow of a doubt we're playing Half-Life now. It's almost like you got to make sure you can't just tap forward and jump. You really have to make sure that you actually get like 2 strides in to where your momentum is actually happening. Okay. You have a little bit of air control, but it's not much. And so it's almost like I'd rather run down the pole. Let's try this. Oh, okay, that was pure luck, I promise you. I mean, I didn't even jump. I just sort of parkoured. Wow. I mean, you do get a little rush off of that. Can't get through there. Now what have I done? Now I've done something horrible. Oh. It's a pressure door. Okay. Kind of amazing, you know, these long maze-like sections that, you know, you're not fighting, but and it's sort of like reveals, like, got it. And you sort of remember that you didn't go that far. You just, you went in a serpentine pattern. Up, down, and up, and down, and, it's kind of amazing how you progress. All that just to get to the elevator. Quite impressive. This is where we start getting into some more hardcore horror almost. You got the liquor guys, that barnacles, just sucking guys dry.
55%.
Go to the old trusty rusty crowbar. Now, of course, we're going to shut the fan down. Clear that threat. We don't want to walk accidentally into that thing.
Well, that money. Gordon, if I'd known it was you, I'd have let you in. Everyone's heading for the surface. But I think they're crazy not to stay put. Someone is bound to come by and rescue us.
Well, you wouldn't be crazy for thinking that. Oh, gosh. I forgot how diabolical some of these traps were. Really, really, really simple and nicely done. Fan power. He can't really help us. I never went this way. Let's see where we need to go, though, for sure. And we're going to proceed in that direction. More ammo, that's always nice. Quite understand. We go from here. Huh. Why does this area exist? If we were to go up, we can come in here. Maybe there was another way to go. Okay, it came from here. Some sort of a one-way street. I backtracked to the main office here. Can't go down. Ah. Oh, it's just a light fixture. I swear that was a... Wow. So the fan was for what? Just to get ammo? Interesting. Like an ammo cache. Let's trigger this guy. Give you quite a bit of ammo. Suppose it's better to actually let him break that down. There might be some goodies in there. Okay. So the problem is we're constantly on the lookout now for these barnacles. Barnacle lickers.
Hey, Gordon. Whoa, that was close. What is that smell?
No problem, Barney boy. Just a little ammo. A little ammo on me. Now we skipped going into the power infested room with the wet floor. Picked up an absolute boatload of ammo. Uh-oh. Why not? Don't really need help, although why not? It's kind of an interesting note. I never noticed that before. It's almost like it's trying to tell you something, but... Let's see if
Okay, I'll cover you.
Let's roll, buddy. We'll have him wait here.
Okay, I'll wait here and help anyone else who comes by.
Alright, electricity secured. Loop back around and get Barney. And that, my friends, is why we autosave. We're Where is it spitting this? Okay. Very cute. And I love that it auto-saved right there, too. It's just like, you've been doing good for too long, and we need you to die. Okay.
Our luck has to change sooner or later. Yeah, we might stand a better chance if we team up.
You would be so wrong about that, Barney. Sweet summer child.
That'll look nice in my trophy room.
There was a...
I'll be happy to survive this with all my parts.
There's a med pack in there. I don't really need it. Med kit, I should say. Not going that way.
I'd like to get my hands on the guy responsible for this mess.
Well, reach out and touch me, Barney, because it was me. I did it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
Yeah, you will.
What's that stench?
All right, Bartleby.
You must have a new HEV suit.
Now, this turret, I believe it has a kill switch like directly underneath it or something like that. But we're just gonna, we're gonna head on across and see what is happening here, because I don't want to take too much damage just running for it, trial and error. We're gonna kind of sort of go as intended. But yeah, now that the turret shut down, we should be able to make the gap. Yep.
Got one! Yeah, let's go.
Going in heavy.
Bring it on!
Sorry, fellas. Good battery power.
30%.
We got some Vortigaunts in here, so these guys are pretty tough.
Bring it on!
Systems engaged. Morphine administered.
Double shot.
Man, did you see that shot?
Barney, you're doing good. You're doing good.
That's one less horror in the world.
Indeed. Okay, awesome. All right, well, we cleared out this main zone here. I think this is pretty good. I think this is going to be a good place to probably call it. We're at about an hour. So, yeah, this was a great stopping point. Nice little multi-battle with the Vortigaunts here. And,
like a cold one right now.
This is kind of where the game really picked up back in the day, where you felt like, all right, these enemies can definitely get overwhelming if you're not, mentally prepared to deal with them, or if you don't have enough ammo. So, man, this has been awesome. I'm glad everybody who has tuned in to check this out, and I'm really looking forward.
This place is a lot bigger than I thought.
Barney, don't interrupt me, okay? Anyway, lost my train of thought. Thanks, Barney. All right, everyone. This has been awesome. Half-Life 1, OG version, 20 years later. What's not to like? Okay, I'll see you next time. Please hit like and subscribe if you want to see more of these Let's Plays, and if you want to see more information about my games that I am developing apart from doing my Let's Plays. So I'll see you next time.
Welcome to Legends of Escape, Complex Loss. You are an RCM Corp asset recovery agent. Investigate a complex taken over by ex-employee Dr. Bridges. Find, scan, and index stolen assets. Find any evidence we can use against him in court, should you see fit to bring him in alive. Otherwise, eliminate Dr. Bridges on site.